Yeah, no, it was huge for me, for the unit, just for special teams in general. You know, it's tough. Since week 5, we've averaged less than one return opportunity per game on punt return. So it's difficult to get a rhythm going. You know, not just as a returner, but as a unit. When you literally get one opportunity per game, you know, it can be tough. And so you got to make the most of that opportunity. So it was nice to get a few more opportunities out there, right? I guess that's the positives of having a defense that leads the league in turnovers, right? A lot of times they don't punt because we get a turnover. So it was great, you know, to get some opportunities with some space, and I think more than anything it just proves what we're capable of as a unit. It's not like we went out there and played out of our heads. It's just we made that one extra block to spring it, or that one extra, you know, hold up or whatever. So, you know, it's confidence building.
Well, what about for you individually? I mean, do you feel like you kind of answered some questions about what you could do on this level?
Yeah, not my own questions, right? But I'm sure, you know, I'm sure people had questions, and I totally get that. But I know that I didn't, and my teammates didn't, because they see me at practice every day, not just as a returner, but as a receiver. And so it was nice to get it out there on tape, and I'm sure for many people, you know. But for me, I've always known, and I show it to myself, to my teammates day in, day out. But yeah, it does feel good to put it out there, you know, and sometimes it's difficult. I mean, even this last game, if I only would have gotten one return opportunity, it would have been 11 yards, and, you know, I'm sure people would still be frustrated. So sometimes it comes down to, you know, making the most of those opportunities. We're a great team. You just got to do what you can to help our team win, right? Yeah. Sometimes when you have such a good offense, you know, we are a little more conservative on the punt return unit because when you have that good of an offense, you don't need to take risks. And so sometimes it, you know, sucks as a punt returner because you want to take these different risks and do unique types of returns, but also we're 11-1. We have an unbelievable offense. So for the most part of this year, we've been just trying to secure the ball, get upfield, and that's my job. That's what I'm taught to do. So you know, that's what's going to help us win.
You feel like you're kind of getting used to the speed of the NFL game more than earlier?
Definitely. And I think even just during practice, like I said, if you practice at a high level, the games don't shock you. And when I'm going up and practice against Slay, Bradbury, Avante, all those guys, it's, you know, it's not shocking when you go out there and play. So, yeah, I definitely feel like that. And I'm enjoying it. It's a blast, you know. I love being here. Rookie year can be difficult, you know. Yeah. Sometimes you don't feel like there's that much, you know, grace in terms of room for you to grow. Right. So you got to give it to yourself a little bit. And like I said, you just try and do as you're coached. And like for me, I had a good game last game, but I credit the unit, you know, because you, as a punt returner, you are only as good as your unit. So shout out to those guys, genuinely.
Were you getting a little frustrated that opportunities for the big returns weren't
there? Yeah, I was getting frustrated, not because of lack of productivity, but like I said, for I think 8 games in a row or 7 games in a row, we only had one chance, one return opportunity on punt return, and that can get frustrating, you know. And so that's what I was excited to see a little bit more of.